Hello everyone, I am Dr. Niti Chavla. I welcome you all in this lecture. In this lecture, I am going to describe what are quartiles and how can you determine quartiles for ungrouped data. Actually, if you have any kind of data and you want to divide that data into four equal parts, then these equal parts are termed as quartiles. As on the screen, you can see that there is some kind of data is given like 1, 4, 3, 7, 12, 13. If you have some that kind of data and you want to divide that data into four equal parts, such type of data is termed as ungrouped data. And if you divide that data into four equal parts, then these four equal parts are termed as quartiles. I am here taking an example. Suppose here is a line and you want to divide that line into four equal parts. Okay, like that. When you will divide that line into four equal parts, then there will be some points comes like this is point 1, this is point 2, this is point 3. These different points are termed as different quartiles. Here the first point is termed as quartile 1, second point is termed as quartile 2, and third point is termed as quartile 3. Here the position of quartile 1 is such that 25% below it there are 25% values lies, and above it 75% of the values lies. Similarly, point 2 is at the position below which as well as above which 50% of the values lies, and the position of the third quartile is that below which 75% of the values lies and above it 25% of the values lies. In this way, the position of the quartiles comes in the data. Now here the same thing is written, and you can see that the value of quartile 1 will be less than quartile 2, and quartile 3 and quartile 2 will be less than quartile 3. Okay. Now here I have given an example. If you have a series of observations, or if you have some kind of data like x1, x2, x3 up to xn, and you want to determine quartiles, that is quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, then you can determine by using these formulas. As for quartile 1, you can use that formula, that is n plus 1 by fourth observation. Here n is the number of terms or number of items in the observations in the series. Suppose that is the series. In that series n number of items are there, so you have to kept the value of n here. And for calculating quartile 2, there are two formulas. If the number of terms are odd in number, then you have to use the formula n plus 1 by 2th observation, and if the number of observations are even in number, then you have to use that formula. In that formula you have to determine the mean of n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term, then you will get the quartile 2. And for quartile 3 you have to use the formula that is n 3 n plus 1 by 4th observation, then you will get the quartile 3. To explain this, I am solving one example here. Here in this, the data that is given is like that. These are the terms in the data 13, 14, 7, 12, 17 and all that. And any kind of data that is given to you, your first task is to arrange the data in the ascending or in the descending order. Firstly, you have to arrange that given data into ascending or descending order. Here I have arranged the data in ascending order and I have calculated the number of observations in the data. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So n is equal to 13. That means number of observations will be equal to n. Okay. Thereafter you can determine quartile 1 by using that formula, that is n plus 1 by fourth term. So here n is equal to 13, so you have to keep 13 here. So by solving this you will get the answer 3.5th term. Here the answer has come 3.5th term. That means you have to take the value of third term plus half the value of fourth term minus third term, because 3.5th term lies between fourth term and third term. Okay, here you can see that the third term is 1, 2, 3. Third term is 8. Okay, so I have written 8 here. Okay, now in the data the fourth term is 9, 8 is third term, so you have to take the difference between these two. Okay, this is the value of third term and this is the value of fourth term and this is third term. In this way you have to solve it out. 8 plus 1 by 2, 9 minus 8, so it will come 8.5. So quartile 1 will be 8.5. Okay. Now for quartile 2, here n is equal to 13. That means number of observations are odd in number. So we will use that formula, that is n plus 1 by 2th term. Here n is 13 and simply the 7th term will be the answer. So let's see the data. In this data the 7th term is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th term is 13. Okay, so the quartile 2 will be 13. Okay, for quartile 3 you have to use that formula, that is 3n plus 1 by 4th term. Here n is equal to 13. When you solve it out, it will come 10.5th term. That means similarly you have जैसे आपने 3.5th term निकाली थी, वैसे ही आपने 10.5th term you have to solve it out. That is 10th term plus half the value of 11th term minus value of 10th term. Okay, so 17. Here in the data the 11th term is 18 and 10th term is 17. So after solving it you will get quartile 3 is equal to 17.5. Okay, in this way you can calculate the quartiles in the ungrouped data. For the grouped data we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.